Okay, back again, part B. This is what, clip 12, part B. We gave it a sponge bath and cleaned up all the grunkus off the bodywork. And boy, once we got all the dirt and grunkus off this thing, it really looks good. She's in pretty darn good shape. So there we are. I just knocked that filler down a little bit. We've got to, Rich just left. We just had a 30-minute debrief on the plan of attack and the timetable in which we got to do it. So we need to get the nose bolted up. We got to get it on the floor. Make sure we get the pitch of the nose the way J-Dubs wanted it. And then, we'll go from there. I'm going to get the Zeus pads that I'm going to make for inside the front of these pods going here right quick. Hoping over the weekend. See, I forgot. Pittsburgh's just Friday for me. There and back on Friday. I'll be out here Saturday and Sunday, working away. So before the end of the weekend, we'd like to have the nose bolted on and in place so we can measure our 96 inches, which we just did. And 96 inches takes us darn near to right here. So we've got the old rear bumper. We've got the new stuff that we're going to make the new rear bumper out of. We're not just going to extend the metric bumper. Getting metric tubing was, I get it, but it was just ridiculously priced. So we'll use English tubing back here. We'll basically copy it and just extend it, make it longer. We'll run the bumper out to our 96 inches. And so now we've got our four corners, we've got our front and rear dimensions, and from there we're going to do our magic. Talked to some engineers at some cooling fan companies, and what we're going to do is I'll give you a quick little look. This was the only radiator John had on this cart. It was in the Anderson side pod over there. No radiator on the back of this cart. So what we're going to do is, obviously with having another, foot of area to work with to 96 inches. This is going to go in here, down low. We'll have to change the bungs on there, the tube inlet outlet bungs there, and probably put some 90s or 45s on them or whatever, probably 90s. And get this probably more back here. We'll get the fans on the bottom side of it, 2 6-inch fans on the bottom side to suck the air through and blow the air out onto the competition. That's part of the plan. And then up from if say the radiator is here, up from that middle section right there, between the rear bumper. Hang on. Hang with me, folks. From the rear bumper to this tube here, the radiator will be as far back as we can get it, because up out of here is going to rise our wing support. And man, I'm not going to blow it yet. You're going to have to come back and watch more video to find out what I got planned. But it is a doozy. If it comes to fruition, I will certainly have outdone myself. I will put it on my 250 as well. It'll be that cool that I'll have to have it as well. And what we're doing here was an idea of what I wanted to do with my 125, which was remove that scoop, because it'd be far more aerodynamic without that scoop. That's what we're doing all this work. This is a Daytona car. No air scoops. We're not pulling any air in to cool things or feed anything, because that slows you down, right? That adds a bunch of drag and ugliness and fouls up the air, and it makes it easier for people to follow you. So we're not going to scoop any air in. We're going to use the fans to draw a large amount of air from inside the body that we're going to invite in ourselves. I can't share that with you yet either. But that's the premise. That's the idea behind what we're doing here. Radiator down low in the back, real small, just enough to cool the cart at Daytona. Using fans to draw air through it instead of scooping outside air and into a plenum and blowing it through like I'm doing over here. And I'll tell you folks, this is what I wanted to do with my car, is underneath here, put fans put a couple little fans. I can get a couple, I think 6-inch fans on there. And yeah, you got to carry another battery and stuff, but you know, it's stuff that ain't nobody else is doing it. No one else is doing it. So one, that makes it unique. Two, it gives it a bit of mystique and a coolness to it, right? Separates you from the rest of the group, and that's what RPM is all about. Not standing out, hey, look at me, but doing it different, just so we don't have to be called a follower. Even if the trend or the ditch we're digging that we're going to be running in goes to a place nobody else wants to go to, we don't care. We just want to do our own thing, and we want our cars and everything we do to look different and be different than everybody else's. It's about being unique. It's not about standing out. Just being unique. Talked to John today. I sent him a video of the cleaned up car from my telephone and took some pictures, and he's just tickled. And we're not even getting. We're just getting started, man. So hang in there, folks. We'll bring you some more 12B in the can. It'll get better. Hang in there, y'all. We love you.